her condition, this issue of blood she was at. So she was deemed a dirty woman. And if you touched her, you had to go into quarantine for a few days before you could come out. So she's already in a bad state. She's being walked over, stepped over, tripped over, probably cigarette butts hitting her all up in the head like she's a bug on the street. And I know Jesus says to her, your faith has healed you. But the new revelation is this. She had to first believe she was important enough to him before he could ever want to heal her. Good God Almighty. Pastor Mel, you got to pull this up. Y'all go with me to Mark 5:34. It says it clearly right here. And he said to her, the woman with the issue of blood, he said to her, daughter. Good God Almighty. That was it right there. He said, see, she had to first believe that she was a daughter for him to treat her like one. Good God Almighty. And I can think of Brother George Floyd in his last moments. What did he do? He said, I want my mama, because he knew his place in his mama's life. And that had to trigger something into all mamas, because he knew where he stood. If with nobody else, he knew where he stood with his mama. So this woman pressing through the ground, pressing through the crowd, she had to know at some point, I believe he loves me enough to see about me if I could just get into his space.